It's a strongly worded but not entirely surprising response from the Iranian government, just hours after Australia formally declared the IRGC a terrorist organisation under Australian law. In a statement, the Iranian Foreign Ministry labelled the move as illegal, unjustifiable and a violation of international rules and norms, going so far as to express its disgust at the compliance of certain Australian policymakers with the malicious policy of the genocidal Israeli regime in spreading lies against Iran, calling it a grave mistake on the basis of baseless accusations fabricated by the security agencies of the Zionist regime, referring there to the Israeli government, which has turned the long-standing diplomatic relations between Iran and Australia into a bargaining chip in appeasing the occupying Zionist regime. Iran accusing Australia of being influenced by Israel in its campaign to divert global attention from the ongoing genocide in Gaza. Now, earlier this month, federal parliament passed the legislation allowing this to happen, but it was forecast back in August. That was when the Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and the ASIO chief Mike Burgess revealed Australia had intelligence that Iran had directed at least 2 anti-Semitic attacks, one at the Adass Israel Synagogue in Melbourne and the other at Lewis's Continental Kitchen in Sydney, both in 2024. Iran's ambassador in Canberra was expelled as a result, the first diplomatic expulsion since World War II. Last month, the Israeli spy agency Mossad released the name of a man it claimed was a senior IRGC commander responsible for running a unit within the organisation that was fueling anti-Semitism around the world, including in Australia, recruiting foreigners to then carry out attacks on their home soil. There have been calls in Australia domestically for a number of years for the Australian government to list the IRGC as a terrorist organisation, and the Albanese government has already rejected calls and claims by Iran that Israel has directed its policy here.